Hello everybody, this is Lynn from Lynn's Custom Pins. So, I finally got the P-Rock a couple days ago, and as you can see, I got the light matrix all hooked up. This is the attract mode show, at least as of right now. This is being driven by my little laptop over here, which I'll show you what it's doing in a moment. And the P-Rock setup is in the back. Right here. So this is the P-Rock setup. That's the P-Rock itself. That's the solenoid driver board, which I haven't hooked up yet. And that's the lamp matrix. So, yeah, I'm pretty giddy about this. I've been waiting to see what this light show looks like on this table for a while now. I mean, I've seen something similar on Visual Pinball, but it's just not the same as the real thing. So, what my laptop is doing, this is actually a little debug mode that I made. This over here is, as it says up there, the lamp matrix, and this over here is the switch matrix. Now, I'm in the process of hooking the switch matrix up right now, so the table doesn't actually control anything here, but I do have keyboard keys to spoof. As you can see, I'm just kind of pressing keys around my keyboard, and it's spoofing various switches. Now, if I press enter, which is the start key, you can see it now switched to the gameplay state, and the lamp matrix now only has one little square. And that little square is one of these mud kicker lights. Remember, these mud kicker lights flip-flop whenever various targets and things are triggered. And I do actually have that working. I've got a lot of this game written already just using this view, because I can see what the lights do, I can see what the switches do, and that's really all I need. And then I can pretend to pull solenoids. So for example, the dam, the overlook in the dam, if I press ZXC in the lower left hand corner of the lamp matrix over here, you'll see some lights light up. So that's the D, that's the A, that's the M. They're blinking, and an overlook came on. And lo and behold, an overlook is on. Now, just to show you what it's actually doing, now pretend I actually hit these drop targets down, and I'm actually hitting these targets, because that's what these keys actually are supposed to represent. So there's the M, A, D, it's blinking, and another overlook is lit. And you can also see my score has been increasing as well. What is this? 9 or 8? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, no. Oh, also, these lights represent the Dragon Trail, which it's also lighting up as I hit various switches. So I'll continue to hit whatever switch I was hitting. 9, I think it was. And as soon as I hit the top of the trail, the 20 will light. See? And it just continues like it's supposed to. I can't remember what the spinner was offhand. 8? Yeah, alright. So, this is the spinner. I hit it 10 times, and the first 10 spins spun. Here's 20, here's 30. Now, I'm going to pretend to get in the kicker over here, and that is, I think that's L. Yep, and it counted down. Multipliers. If I hit this drop target, a multiplier is supposed to come up. I mean, not the spot target. This drop target's usually up in the way. It doesn't really do much other than points, but hitting this, which when I spoof, it'll give multipliers. So there's 2x. Also, if you noticed, this mud kicker pop bumper came on, which is supposed to do a 2x. Now the Tree of Shame pop bumper is supposed to come on at 3x, and it did. And then finally, the spinner over here is supposed to come on at 4x, and it did. So the spinner's lit, 1, 2, 3, 4x is lit, and the 2 pops are lit. So that game is more or less working the way it's supposed to. And it continues like this. I've got Bike in there, I've got Dragon in there, and it all seems to work theoretically just by spoofing keys. Once I have all the switches hooked up, probably sometime on Sunday, I'll actually be able to see if the game truly works the way I hope it will. I know there's going to be some bugs, and I know there's going to be some changes I'm going to want to make. And there's probably also going to be additions I want to put in as well. Something else I decided, I think it was live, but my phone has been kind of acting up on me, so it might not have been live. This extra ball light way down here, it's kind of dark down there, but the extra ball light that's over here, I finally figured out what I want that to be, or what I want to trigger that with. Currently, when you spell bike out, the diverter over here is going to open up and let the ball in. And the original spec said that when the diverters open up, it doesn't matter how many more times you spell bike, it's just not going to do anything because the diverter's already open. Well, I've decided, I think, that bike is hard enough to spell, so if you open the diverter and then spell bike a second time, that should probably give you this shoot again extra ball thing. I don't know if I want to have that available each game, or I mean each ball, or if I only want it to be available once. But I believe that's how I want that feature to work. And it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because this diverter is essentially giving you an extra ball, but it's the same ball. And it just makes sense that if you spell bike again, you could get an actual real extra ball. So that's where I'm at with the game. It really looks like spaghetti underneath the table. I'll post pics eventually. So this is Lynn of Lynn's Custom Pins. I hope you're enjoying seeing this table. Bye.